Right, hello guys, you're watching Geek Cinema, and today I've just seen the War Games in colour for the first time. I have briefly seen the Second Doctor's final story, and I have seen stories of the Second Doctor before, so this isn't my first with the Second Doctor. But this is the first time me seeing the complete story. Like a lot of fans are actually diving in this for the first time. I have seen parts of the story, and I've seen clips here and there being put on YouTube or Snapchat or TikTok. I've seen it on other platforms of someone showing me stuff, and I've seen it in bits. And of course, I have seen the regeneration, the original. And there is stuff that got cut out in this. Like I noticed within the faces the Second Doctor could choose. He's like, no, 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 he's too skinny. No, he's too fat. And I'm pretty sure they cut out, oh no, he's too big, he's too fat. And I'm like, did they cut that out because people get offended too much these days? Not only that, I'm sure they probably cut out a lot more that I didn't know because obviously I haven't seen the full 10-part story originally. But I did see elements of when they got one of the soldiers and put him in the machine, it glitched and went black and white, and I was like, that's a mess up there. So there is stuff that is just not perfect. Like they literally is bits that they've cut out, and it's jarring as such. Like Zoe, and I think it's Zoe, the companion. I know Jamie, but I've not really. This I think is my first with Zoe. I'm not sure. Anyway, she getting captured, and then the next thing we know, she's with this other person. And then she's like, no, no, stop shooting them. They're my friends. I'm like, where the hell did he... How did you get with him? And how did... What? And then there's like the Jamie, literally like running towards the TARDIS. And it just cuts and it leads to Zoe and the Doctor in the TARDIS, and Jamie's just left behind. It's just a bit glitchy, and there's certain stuff that's like, also when they get captured quite a lot in this, don't they? They keep getting captured. I think that's stereotypical Doctor Who though, because that's happened with the fifth Doctor and stuff. I've seen so many times the Doctor's getting, it happens in the original, the Daleks, to be fair. So that's not a problem in the story. I will get onto my thoughts on the story. I'm just finding problems with the making of them in it. I appreciate the making of in this. I think it's incredible what they did. Making it in colour, adding the effects of the CGI of Earth when we get to see it. The space station, now that is definitely not in the original. The space station, all these little like different war things going on. I like that a lot. I think that's really cool, and I'm glad they did that. It looks really cool. And also them adding Gallifrey in, and of course Hellbent was what some of the footage they used for. Or is it Hellbent? I don't think it is. I think it's the other one, Heaven Sent. I think it's Heaven Sent is the one where Gallifrey's them scenes are used, which I thought was pretty cool as well. But anyway, that's me geeking out on certain images I know that they've used for certain things. And they kept using the Master's theme tune from Series 3 of Modern Doctor Who. I was like, that's the Master's music. And they just kept using it and using it. And I was just like, at this point, I don't care. Fine. It's good music. I liked it. But it was just odd when it first happened. I was like, oh. But yeah. It was very interesting. Let's get into the story. The interesting thing with the actual story itself was really cool. Was we just got thrown in within the war, and we're finding out which war, and then we land with Roman soldiers coming towards us, and this mysterious fog that keeps teleporting us, and the aspect of another TARDIS, and that was really cool. And the CGI they used there of it flying and stuff was really decent. I thought that was nice. And also the War Master and the War something else. I don't know, the War General, the whatever the war. Look, there was two Time Lords, I think. The guy with the glasses, although the Time Lords did say his people and his planet will be trapped in a force field and stuck forever and for his crimes. So maybe he's not a Time Lord, the one with the glasses, but the other guy who has like a weird beard sort of vibe. Totally not beard envy, but no, that guy, he obviously gets got. I'm like, wait, he just got shot. doing a regenerative story with the second Doctor, why isn't he regenerating? But then they added a simmer of regeneration sound effect. I guess he just regenerated and buggered off. Or maybe he regenerated and then died. I don't know. It wasn't really explained. It basically, they looked like they just killed him. And then that was it. But they did add a little bit of regeneration music. Like the he's like, sound effect. They added that in. And I was just like, So yeah, I don't know what's really happened to him. I expect just died and he didn't really regenerate. Like maybe it tried and it cut out. He was too badly injured or something. I don't know. But either way, I like the different periods, and that Mexican guy who's like, I will shoot you, Dr. Allen. He's like, I will shoot him in the face, I will shoot him in the back, I don't care. I was like, this guy's pretty funny. I want more adventures with him. He is pretty funny. I don't know why. I think it's very stereotypical. But it was like, I really thought that was fun. There is fun bits in this. It is, and within the 90-minute aspect, I know a lot of people said the challenge of 10 episodes, and that's like, 5 hours and something. It's a challenge to get through the story of the War Games. But this 90-minute run, it has its problems with characters suddenly appearing or suddenly getting stuck somewhere else, and the story just not flowing nicely. It's just of the cutting. But I think it did well for what it's worth, And I understood the story. Like, there was bits that obviously we did not see in these 90 minutes, but a guy just went, so this happened, and then this happened, and this, and I was like, okay, so we didn't really need to see that because that guy explained it, so that's why they probably cut that bit out, because the guy explains it. So it's like that sort of vibe, really. The second Doctor, he was a lot of fun. He's very much what I expect in a second Doctor story. How he acts is how he acts. Jamie didn't really have much to do, I felt, but obviously when his mind gets wiped, he said his goodbyes to the Doctor. He's like, I'm running towards that guy. That's hilarious. And like the second Doctor says, typical Jamie in a way. And I do really like the ending of the mind wipe. It's a less sadder version than Donna's ending. Obviously, it gets rewritten in the 60th, but I feel like it still is quite a nice end to them in a way. And Zoe, I don't know if that's the original actor who she talks to next is a family member that was in the original story she first come from. I don't know, because I haven't seen it, but that would be cool if they managed to get the same actress back for that, I guess. It's nice that they don't die and they don't get... Well, Jamie almost died, but he's like, you're dead, attack, I got my criminal, or whatever. He just runs them. That's funny. Anyway, the regeneration, the trial. Finally, we get information of how the Doctor acts about his people and him in doing the telepathic information in that box thing, and it just goes and off. That was cool. And also the aspect of literally the Time Lords putting this warm guy, the glasses, on trial, and his people just get, and he gets, and then we get obviously the second Doctor's trial, the Force's regeneration, them taking the knowledge of the TARDIS away from his mind, him being forced in the 21st century. I think the timing goes a bit wrong, I'm not sure. But anyway, he gets sent to where the third Doctor does in his first story, and we see the regeneration for the first time. He's like, no, you're making me giddy, which is the original stuff. But then they add more to it in this story, and they add it in colour, and we get to see the second Doctor regenerate into Jon Pertwee, and then him stumble out like he does in Jon Pertwee's first story. Spearhead and Face, I think it's called. Space, and then literally the third Doctor continues the story. But yeah, what am I going to rank this out of 10? I think it's really good, and I'm going to have to give it a 7. I think War Games gets a 7 out of 10 for 90 minutes of absolute fun and madness. And yes, it is a bit in places. I appreciate the added information, the added extra stuff they give us. I appreciate it a lot, and I think this really worked. So that's really my honest opinions, guys, on watching this story properly for the first time in full. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. As always, I will see you guys in another video soon. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And of course, join me for the Doctor Who special. Christmas Day. I will, as soon as I've watched it, I will try and get my review out to you guys. But it's Christmas Day, so I can't guarantee a live one. Just because I'm going around family, and you know how it is. People are going to interrupt the episode. And if someone calls whilst Doctor Who's on, I won't be happy. And obviously I will also have to pause it. It will be a tricky one to review on Christmas Day. Let's just say I can't just watch it and then go straight to reviewing it because it's Christmas. It's not all about me. It's about fam at the end of the day. And if someone, at 5 o'clock, someone normally calls them, and I think that's going to happen when Doctor Who's on, and it's just not going to happen. I can see it not happening. So I will, as soon as I get to see the episode properly with no interruptions, I just want to watch it and enjoy it, I will then review it for you guys. But it will be Christmas Day when I watch it. I won't leave it a day. That could not happen. So my review will probably be up Christmas Day in the evening or Boxing Day. That is the latest it will get with my review, I can promise that. But yeah, that's my thoughts and opinions, guys, on the War Games. And join me for Joy to the World Doctor Who Christmas special, either Christmas Day, sorry, or Boxing Day. My review will be on that, and honest opinions. But yeah, that's my thoughts and opinions, guys. As always, I'll see you guys in a video very soon. Of course, I do Marvel, Doctor Who, Star Wars, Rick and Morty, you name it. Really, space to be for a geek like me. So join and subscribe. See you guys in a video very soon. Have a nice day.